Okay, so to get this look, what I used was the 120 color palette eyeshadows from BH Cosmetics. This is actually edition number 3. Yeah, so the colors that I used are actually right here, and then this one underneath of it, and then for the darker, I used this one over here. And then for the pink, I actually used palette number 2 of BH Cosmetics 120 palettes, just because I absolutely love the hot pink that's in there. So, alright, I guess I'll go ahead and get started. You just want to dab your brush in, get color on it, blow off the excess. And then I just do little itty bitty strokes of the brush, kind of more so dab it on than smear it on. I usually do like 3 coats to begin with, just to get the color on there. And then go ahead and start the next color. And just go from about where you ended. Just gonna smear it over. Number 1 key is to definitely blend. Everybody that ever asks me how I do my eyeshadow, I'm like, all you basically have to focus on is blend. You can do any sort of colors that you want as long as you blend it, and it'll look good. Okay, so then I go ahead and go on to the darker color. And then from here, I usually will start from the outside, so I'll brush up from where my eye ends and just follow this line up. And then I will go into the crease like this and just kind of pull it over. And then again, just trying to get a point on it over here. One way of getting it into your crease and making it blend in really well with your crease is that I'll tilt my head up so that there's no lines, and then I'll put my brush there, and then I'll just go with the natural crease of my eye. Okay. And then what you're going to do is you're going to want to fill this in, so you just do a little bit more of the dark color. And start from the outside and just kind of dab and pull it in just a tiny bit at a time. And then I usually do like a quarter of the way in, and then just blend some more. As I already said, blending is definitely the key. So then after you get that part done, then I use a brush that's a little bit bigger. I mean, this is the brush that I was using, and this is the other one. And then I'll go with a really light shimmer color. And I'll do this under my brow bone first. And then I'll actually take that color, do it right where the shadow ended, and a little bit in my crease, just to kind of blend everything together. And then you want to take that first color that you used, the really light color, and just go over this again, just to blend everything together, and then blend it in with the dark color that you used. there is the top part. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the pink next. So for this, I'm just, for this part, I'm just using the normal little liner brush. Actually, this liner brush is actually from Hobby Lobby. It's actually a paintbrush. It's just it says angle shader on it. It's just a regular paintbrush instead of a makeup brush. But yeah, and then you just want to go right under your waterline and dab it on so that it's a brighter color. After I get it all under my eye, I'm going to take the same paint color and go up along the dark brown. Sorry, I have a mirror over here that I'm using. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and show you the sheet that I've always used for all of the fallout that you're going to have. I actually just take a Q-tip, and then I just use a regular lotion. Like I have some off-brand cleanser. Get it nice and wet with the lotion, and then I just kind of smear it everywhere that the fallout is. Flip it over to the dry side. Go over where you just put all of the lotion and kind of pick it over. And there is all of the fallout that we had. So next, I go ahead and I curl my lashes. I'll curl them close and hold it for about 5 to 10 seconds. And then I also rest it against my eyelid and pull it up and curl it again. Okay. Then I'm going to go ahead and line my water lines. I just use, this is Maybelline Unstoppable. Go ahead and do your water lines. And do your top waterline. And then a tip to keep your eyeliner on all day is I'm going to go ahead and take this brush again, the liner brush, dip it in a black eyeshadow, and then you just dab it on top of your waterline. This powder is going to keep it on all day. Alright, next I'm going to go ahead and do the liquid liner, which I use Maybelline Line Stiletto. start at the corner, and then I like a thick line, so I'll do a little bit above my lash line, and then I'll fill it in. Started out thin over here, and then like see how there's that gap, so then I go ahead and fill that in. Okay, so I go to the outer corner. And then I take it again and go from the outside, and I just follow the line that I made with my shadow and pull it down to the corner of my eye. And then I go again from the outside and I drag it in and meet it up with the rest of my eye. Which actually made this one a lot thicker, so I'm going to go ahead and put this one in. Next is mascara, which I use a CoverGirl Bombshell, and I just recently started using this and I absolutely love it. When I first got it, I didn't really get the hang of it, and so it looked kind of clumpy and stuff, but after you play with it for a few times, it's one of my favorites. So what you do, you go ahead and use side 1. And the way that I apply this is I put it in and then I kind of shake it as I go up, so that it coats a little bit better. And I love mascara, so I put multiple coats up. Okay, I'm going to put some on the bottom lashes. And then you go ahead and flip it over and you do side 2. Put it on the same way. Then usually after I do that, I'll just hold my lashes up a little bit and press on them. And there you go. And then after that, I usually will just, okay, so after I'm in my eyes, I actually use BB cream, which I just put some on my hand, and then I use just a normal foundation brush and just dab some on there. And then usually I'll start by just dabbing it around, and then just kind of brush it on around my eyes first usually. And then I'll take my finger and just kind of blend it in more. And I just kind of brush it all over my face. You want to make sure that you kind of blend up into your ears a little bit and into your hairline so you don't have any sort of lines. And also blend down onto your neck a little bit. And whenever I have just a little bit left over, I just like to add more to my cheeks. I get a lot of redness in my cheeks and around my nose. So yeah, just do that. And then go ahead and just take my hands and just kind of wipe it all just lightly, to blend it all in a little bit. You don't want brush lines or anything, so you just kind of blend it in. And then I go ahead and I use CoverGirl True Blend powder. This is just to keep your foundation or BB cream, whatever you want to use, just to keep it set, I guess. And again, just put it all over my face. Do more of it under my eyes and on my cheeks than anywhere else though. And again, blend into your hairline and down your neck a little bit. And there you go. That's all I ever really do. Sometimes I'll take a concealer and just put it under my eyes and then on my cheeks a little bit more on my nose. Alright, so this is the finished look. I hope you guys liked it. I'm definitely open to suggestions, so if there's anything that you see on Google or a music video or anything like that and you would like me to try it out, I will try my best to get it as close as possible. Yeah, so if you have any suggestions or anything, just let me know. And you can either leave me a comment or I'm on Facebook, facebook.com/Drugstore. Yeah, so just let me know. Thank you guys so much, and I'm gonna try to get a video like usually once a week. I'll try. So go ahead and subscribe, and you will get to see the videos when they come out. Great. Again, thank you guys so much. I hope you like this video. Bye.